What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and I'm back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle. Alright, so we're going to be taking on Infinite Dragon Ball History, stage 28? 29? 27. My math is terrible. Stage 27 versus Trunks. So this is the team we're going to be bringing on in, because one of the challenges to complete one of the missions is to run 3 Vegeta's family, which you can see we do have. And 3 time traveler units, which again, all 3 of those same ones do fit time travelers. So let's just jump right on in with this team.
Let's do this.
Let's see how difficult this event actually is. I don't think it's too challenging, because again, it's an Infinite Dragon Ball History, so it's just free stones usually. But let's try it anyway and see how well we do. We brought the Easy Aid Trunks in, the tech one, to see how well he'll fare, as well as the Gohan and the other Trunks. So let's just bring them on in and see how well we do, really. I mean, that's all we can really do at this point. Let's look at his stats turn 1. Turn 1, Trunks is sitting at 607,000 and a 200k defense. Not bad. And I think he greatly raises his attack on Super. I just looked at it too, and I don't remember what it was. It's either greatly raises or normal raises. We'll look in a second, but I think it's greatly. But it's only for 1 turn, so that's not terrible. He gets 25% per attack performed. So not too bad at all. And we have the Trunks and Vegeta. The leader skill we are running is the Future Saga Vegeta Blue, the LR AGL. So we're running him as our leader. And we're just going to run him because he's the best. 3.97. Not terrible. Not terrible. Not great, but not terrible for a older unit at Easy 8. It should be a lot better. He also lowers defense. 3.4 million on the crit. Alright, this is the perfect rotation we could have asked for. Because you want Trunks and you want the Gohan together, at least I generally do. Yeah, greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and lowers defense. He gets additional attack, defense, and chance of forming a crit plus 25% per each type, performed up to 50. And key plus 3 and attack and defense 100 when there's a Gohan on the team. So he would be a lot better against a Cell type unit, but we don't have a Cell type unit right now, so we're going to deal with what we have. But turn 1, Trunks is looking at 218k defense and Gohan's looking at 165, both 100% link level 10. And Trunks is leading in the attack category as well by just a little bit. But the good thing is this man stacks his attack on his Super in his base form, which will allow you to carry that over to his Super Saiyan form once he does. And he also greatly raises his defense for 3 turns, which that does carry over into the transformation turn. But okay, Trunks is just going to triple super to stack his attack 3 times. He wants to show out against himself, I can see, so that's great. I mean, Gohan doesn't do anything anyway right now. He does. He greatly raises his attack and defense for 1 turn, but he doesn't benefit himself that much, is what I'm getting at. So we're going to rotate it to, as you saw, I rotated off the Friends Vegeta Blue. We're going to rotate them to be in with the LRVB tech. So we're just going to go like that. Actually, I might even rotate mine in, because as you just saw, that one's 100%, but it's like link level 6, which is just completely terrible. I don't know how you're only link level 6 at this point. The unit's been out for a while. I can see if you haven't been link leveling at all, but I mean, come on, it's a brand new unit. You want to be link leveling it at least as much as possible, at least 60 to 70% of your gameplay once you've completed everything link leveling that unit up, especially just to see what it can do at max capacity. Alright, so Vegeta did 2 supers, so he stacked himself twice. These 2, I only have them 69%. I wish I had them a little better. They're 100%. They're link level 10, definitely, and they're both 69%. So that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Trunks transformed, and he's supered 3 times, so he carries over his attacks buff 3 times. Gohan's transforming. Gohan's transforming early, isn't he? Let me look at that. I thought he transformed early there. What is his transformation conditions? 58%, or ally who uses Trunks from the 4th turn. Nope, that's perfect timing. Okay, so we'll go like this. Go like this. And then we'll leave looking at after first turn of supers. Trunks is over 1 million attack already and almost at 500k defense. The Gohan only raises attack on a super, but he gets 58% attack and defense when performing a super, but he also greatly reduces damage received by 58%. And he has a high chance of launching an additional super attack when there's a Trunks on the team. Plus, it launches another additional super attack when there's Future Saga or Androids category enemies. So, and if you launch it normally, plus its hidden potential system. So theoretically, this Gohan could launch 4 supers every single turn if you're facing a super Future Saga or Androids level. So he could launch 4 supers, stacking his attack not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times. Trunks is only going to super once. so that's cool. So he only greatly raises his attack and defense once. Gohan's going to super at least twice because he's got the Future Saga enemy there, so it's at least 2 guaranteed supers. There's a second guaranteed one. And if the hidden potential system kicks in, he can hit a third super here. Or just a third basic or a second basic attack and 2 supers. Let's see. There it is. Triple super because the hidden potential kicked in. So he stacked his attack 3 times, which made him that much stronger, but this Gohan is just ridiculous. He can hit... I had mine hitting like 15 million the other night, almost. Just doing Infinite Dragon Ball history against the Trunks Stage 6. The Dragon Ball Saga Future Trunks story. So I was just messing around with it, seeing what he can do. And yeah, he had almost like 15 million attack. I'm like, what is this? Why is this man so strong? I'm glad with it, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. But that man was just ridiculously strong. Alright, Future Trunks, that's the LR art, the UR stat for the AGL one. Alright, so let these guys actually build up, because they weren't the emphasis of this video, they were just here as a team, like just to be on the team. We have to beat it in under 15 turns too, that is the other challenge. We're already at turn 5, so that's kind of why I brought a relatively strong team around the Gohan and the Trunks, but I also thought the Gohan and the Trunks could easily handle it themselves as well. Because the Vegito Blues, if they're just on the same team, they're going to crush everything anyway. Yeah, as you can see. He just triple super, raised his attack and defense, greatly raised it 3 times for the 1 turn, and he buffed up his stats because of his passive, so right there is that stage done. Alright, let's see. I don't think they'll link. Oh, they do link. That is weird. They have different names. Super Saiyan Trunks. Super Saiyan Trunks Future. Oh, okay, it's because this one's a T. Okay, never mind. I completely forgot why they linked like that. That's my bad. So this Trunks, after I think attacking twice already, has now an additional 50%. So he's hitting. Okay, I'm okay with that. He's sitting at 319k defense, which is almost the same as the Trunks who's been stacking, who can stack. Okay, I'm actively fine with that. His attack stat's drastically lower than everybody else's. That's going to be because he's not a stacker. He's just a 1-turn unit, pretty much. 155k, not bad, not great. Not as could have been a little better if Trunks had super twice. He does have his attack down this turn, so his attack stat won't be as high because he just got hit by that Trunks. Come on, Trunks, I need a double super out of you. Nope, okay, single super again. See, that's where I'm struggling with. I like the Trunks, he's really, really good, but I'm struggling with him getting more than 1 super a turn. He's literally hitting 1, so he's only greatly raising his attack and defense once a turn, which is kind of really slowing down his production and making him stronger. This Gohan, I'm getting at least 2 supers every single time he attacks, as you just saw there. Again, 2 out of 3 that time, 2 out of 4 the last rotation. Who's the better option? Mine is terrible, so I'm just going to transform them to VB anyway. Their defense is absolutely dog water at 233%. 233%, 233,000. Because I hadn't used them at all this fight, but it's alright. We'll just keep them on rotation. Keep them linked up with themselves, really. 7 mil attacks, that's not bad, though. It's not great, but they're also 55% like level 10, so and they didn't, I don't think, even stack 1 super attack. Because we were utilizing the Trunks and the Gohan for the most part, and the Vegeta and Trunks. Let me see. First impressions on the Gohan after using him a few times prior to this and now in this video, he's really, really good. He's easily a top 5 TUR, if not top 2, top 3 in my opinion. I would have to put Zamasu #1, to be honest, out of him. Zamasu #1 because he has the damage reduction like Gohan has. A little less, but he does greatly raise attack and defense on his supers. The Zamasu does. Well, you know, he just raises normal attack and defense, but he does stack, which the Gohan only stacks attack. And then put Gohan 2, and then maybe the Trunks in slot 3 if I had to do right now the newest EZAs. I think he's easily up there. The Trunks is probably the 3rd best, which kind of sucks for it being his own real celebration, and he's the 3rd best unit. And that was it. That's it. Okay, so apparently I just got distracted talking the whole time. We just breezed right through it. But there you guys go. That is how you beat the Infinite Dragon Ball history and all the missions. Let's check and make sure, because we beat that in 9 turns, so that should be all the missions. Yes, it is. So let's collect all of our stones, all 11 missions. We got 23 stones, 1 Kai, 2 Hercule statues, 3 Dozing Kais, a bunch of shells, and 3 training locations. So there you guys go. Those are all the missions now for the Infinite Dragon Ball history completed. I'm sitting at 460 Dragon Stones, and we're ready for Part 2, which will be dropping in 3-ish days. Part 2's announcement, at least, for the summons. The Part 2's already started, by the way. I don't know why I worded it that way. Part 2's begun, but we don't have the announcement for Part 2 units yet. It's looking like Trunks. So that's pretty good, but thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. See you guys then.